Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Boylan Point. We're back. It has been 2 weeks, but I decided to take a little bit of a week off because I think if I recorded one last week, I think I would have actually died dead on the floor, and it would have been so boring. I would have literally had nothing to say, so I decided to cook up another week of life to fill you guys in on. But yes, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Daniel Boylan. I am a 15-year-old singer-songwriter from Northern Ireland. And yeah, you can stream my music everywhere. But thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We're about to have so much fun because I've got a couple things I want to talk about today. A couple things. Okay, let's start off strong. I had an incident in my life about a week ago, and it was a very, very unfortunate incident which altered the course of the past 2 weeks of my life. So I'm pretty sure it was a Friday morning. I wake up, or maybe it was a Thursday, because that was the worst day of my life. Last Thursday, not the Thursday that just passed, but the Thursday before that, worst day of my life. Woke up in the worst mood. I've never been more tired ever. It was I was such a dick to all my friends. I just was just not in a good mood, and everyone was pissing me off. But anyway, I think what started it was I woke up low-key late, but it's fine. The day was going to be fine because I was going to get in the train, listen to my music, everything is going to be fine. Okay, so I couldn't find my headphones. Where are they? Where is Z? Sorry, I forgot Z's pronouns for a second. So I was trying to find Z, and I just literally I couldn't find her anywhere. So that just really, really started my week off in a really, really bad way. Thankfully, I was able to acquire some new headphones because I thought that I had permanently lost these headphones. And these are the headphones, you will recognize them. They're actually in the cover of this podcast. That I'm wearing them in the cover of this podcast. So they're quite a prized possession of mine. But I got some new ones. They're in-ear ones, but they kind of piss me off. Because they're Bulbus. Me when the headphones are Bulbus. Anyway, sorry. They've got it's like the AirPod Pros, but it's not AirPod. It's they're wired, and they're Sony. So they're Bulbus, and you insert it into your eardrum. It becomes one. You become one with the headphones, and I don't like that. Pressure gets trapped in my ear, and it also doesn't fit right. And I had to properly it took me about 3 days to figure out how to actually get it to sit in my ear correctly without it falling out. And it also can't take the same level of noise as my old headphones could. So yeah, I was really, really annoyed about that. I was working with it, and I was actually quite enjoying them. I was having to push them back into my ear every 4 seconds though, because my ear just don't piss me off. So yeah, that was my piss me off of the week. But then this morning I wake up and I'm emptying out my bag because I used my same bag for school as I use for my drama class, which I have on a Saturday morning. # shout out to Avenue Arts Academy. # so excited for Sister Act. Oh yeah, actually speaking of the show, I'm not going to forget my story, but we're doing a Christmas show, and I'm singing Merry Christmas to the One I Used to Know by Kelly Clarkson, and I Want to Get Your Ops. That's Merry Christmas to the One I Used to Know by Kelly Clarkson. If you don't know it, what have you been doing? You don't understand culture. You don't understand culture if you haven't listened to that song. It's so good. I think Kelly Clarkson's brat. Would we quantify Kelly Clarkson as brat? I don't know. Anyway, back to my story. So I use the same bag for my drama classes as I do for school. So I was emptying out all my school books from the previous day for this morning. Just emptying out everything. What did I find at the bottom of the bag? The headphones that I lost 2 weeks ago. Right. So, either I'm the dumbest person on planet Earth or someone poised it there. And I think we're going to have to go with the most plausible option of I'm the dumbest person on Earth. Right. But yeah, I've got them back. Glad I've got them back. Did miss them quite a lot, actually. Because I was going to actually have to get another pair of headphones on top of it, because the ones that my mum got me only are like, it's like USB-C on the end of it. Don't piss me off. And I need an auxiliary. Don't piss me off. Auxiliary cable. Oh my days, is that it? You know, the aux. So yeah, it's okay. We're all safe and sound now, and I'm able to do everything I need to. Anyway, back to last Thursday, the worst day of my life. Right. You guys don't know me, what it's like when I'm in a bad mood. I'm never really in a bad mood. I'm quite a generally happy person, and I try to go about my day in the most positive way I can. I do complain a lot, but I'm never like in a bad mood. Well, no, I am, but like recently I've been in bad moods. Yeah, I feel like I've been in like a weird funk for the past like month. We'll talk about that in a bit later, but yeah, Thursday was like the worst day of my life because I was so tired, because I was in a show. Right. You know me, I always be doing shows. Like, recently musical theatre has just become like my whole life. And I actually have that written down to talk about later, but we'll discuss it properly later. Legally Blonde is the show that I was in. It was at school. It was very good. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the concept of Legally Blonde. So I was playing #Waza, #Warner, which is really, really fun. So I got to play like an absolute prick, which is really, really nice, because that's just like, have I been method acting or jokes? But yeah, that was my character. Got to sing serious. It was really, really fun. And one of my really, really, really good friends, Chrissy, was playing Al. #so talented. #shout out Chrissy Hindley. Right. It was really, really fun, but they worked it to the bone, and I missed about 7 days of classes. Like, that actually is an exaggeration. It was 5. But still, that's a whole week of classes. That's crazy. What's occurring is I missed 5 days of class and I had to catch up. Don't piss me off. I missed a bit of my business control assessment. Don't piss me off. Ugh. That annoyed me. But the show was good. Got some cute photos. Posted a cute Instagram dump with a great song attached to it. I feel like my Instagram dumps have been on a bit of a decline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting them out less and start curating them more, because they've not been hitting the same. So I'm going to take some time to work on that and reflect. I will try and do better for you guys, because I know you guys love them as much as I do. Anyway, Legally Blonde was great. Made some great friends. But yeah. As I was saying, I feel like I've been in a bit of a funk the past like month. I feel like I'm out of it now. I think Wednesday was the day that I left it, because I don't know what it was. I think what it was is I had sort of set a new standard for myself in terms of like performing, and I really wanted to constantly meet that, and that's just not achievable. I also think that basically I was really, really, really doubting my acting skills. I never really claimed to be a good actor. I just sort of like enter the musical theatre world with like, here's what I can sing, because I can sing. Like, if I wasn't able, I was actually saying this to one of my friends yesterday. If I couldn't sing, I would be like so sad and boring because the only thing going for me would be me being gay, and that would be so sad because that'd be hashtag boring. Anyway, I'm glad my funk is over, and I've just sort of accepted the fact that sometimes I can't act, and I think I've really learned the importance that being cast in the correct role is something that is essential. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of schoolwork as well, been doing a lot of catching up. Hashtag winter exams are in a week. Hashtag GCSEs are very, very fastly enclosing upon me, which is really, really hashtag nerve-wracking. So for anyone that's going through any exams right now, I really feel for you. Let me run you through my subjects that I do for GCSE. So I do maths, English literature, English language, RE, physics, drama, music, moving image arts, and Spanish. Those are the 10 I do. And I actually quite like all my subjects. Like, did I say business? I think I didn't say business. I do business. They're all interesting. And I've decided I don't want to do GCSEs. I just want to become like a West End actor or a freaking famous singer. Like, those are my 2 things that have to happen now. They're happening now, and there's nothing else. There's nothing that anyone else can say about it. I quite enjoy school. I really enjoy school, actually. I just don't really want to work. I'm also doing a lot of examinations outside of school at the moment. I do musical theatre grades, classical recital singing grades, and speech and drama grades, and I'm doing my speech and drama grade 8 on Thursday. Ooh, hashtag scary. I don't know, I feel like speech and drama is quite interesting, actually, because it's like, I quite enjoy it, actually. I do. But out of all 3 that I do, probably my favourite is classical singing. I love classical singing so much. I love it because it makes me feel talented and makes me feel good about myself, and that's all that matters. The reason I do those 3 examinations is because I feel that those are useful and beneficial, and they teach me stuff. I actually used to do piano grades. When I say used to, I mean many, many moons ago. Like, so many moons. 67 moons ago. 67 moons ago is when I did piano grades, and I did grade 1 and 2 and left it at that. If you know me, I can play piano quite well. I feel like I'm quite connected to the instrument. If you give me a piece of sheet music, would I be able to translate that into playing piano? Absolutely not. Not in the slightest. I actually tried to play Jingle Bells yesterday, off of a piece of music that my little sister, who is 7, was trying to learn, and I couldn't do it. So there's that. But I'm really, really good at chords and really good at improvising. Hashtag at my own bum match. But yeah, I'm good at those things, and I feel like the reason I stopped doing piano grades is because I felt like I wasn't learning anything. I was being taught how to perform or play a piece, not how to play the piano. Anyone can sit down and learn how to press buttons in a sequence for 2 minutes straight. If you put in enough work, anyone could do that. But to actually be able to connect with the instrument is another thing, and I don't think grades for piano show that. I think classical singing and musical theatre are beneficial because and speech and drama, because I'm learning how to do anything. I'm learning how to perform any piece in the world with these skills that I'm learning that I'm learning these pieces with. I feel like with piano and I played that violin back in the day, like maybe like 7 years ago I played violin for like a minute, and I don't think I did any grades. I think I like did pieces, but like, cause if you like handed me a violin, I would literally not even know how to like pick it up. Like, I'm clueless. But yeah, those are my thoughts on examinations. I like some of them I kind of rock with and some of them I don't. I wish I did. Well, I don't wish. But I wish I did some sort of sight singing within my grades, because I need to get better at sight singing. I can do it to a certain extent. Like, I can sing a note value, and if I like was slightly familiar with a piece, I would be able to have the sheet music to like tell me exactly what to do, and I'd be able to do that fine. But just like sight singing something for the first time, nah, not the best at that. I will need someone else to support me through that, or like a recording. So yeah, that's something I want to get better at. So if you would like to teach me how to sight sing, let me know. Also, if you want to teach me the music GCSE course, oh my days, I'm gonna fail. I'm trying to learn it at the moment, and I just like can't. I have no idea how to learn it. I don't really know what I need to learn. I don't really know what I don't need to learn. So I'm just like leaning on the composition and the performances, because I eat in all of those. Will I pick music I level? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm 100% on MIA, moving image arts, for I level. I love moving image arts. If you don't know what it is, it's basically film. It's basically just film and all that comes with it. It's so beautiful. It's my favorite subject. I love it so much. Not sure if I'm going to pick drama, because I've heard along the grapevine that it is 80% theory and 20% practical, and I'm like, don't piss me off. And then for my third one, I think I'm going to do Spanish, because I love Spanish. I love it so much. No, what I'm going to do after this, I'm going to revise some Spanish. Like, I actually I think I would genuinely enjoy learning some Spanish right now. I love it. I love Spanish. I never really put it into practice. And I'm like, if you put me on the spot and ask me to say like anything, I wouldn't be able to do it. Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself in Spanish and see if I can do it. Let me put myself on the spot. Okay. Hola, me llamo Daniel. Tengo 15 años y mi cumpleaños es el 18 de diciembre. Tengo dos hermanos, mi hermano y mi hermana. Estoy musicalmente inclinado, I think it is. Estoy musicalmente inclinado y juego el clavier. Or is it piano? I can't remember if clavier was German or not, because I did German a couple of years ago. Anyway, I tried. I gave it a good go. So yeah, I think I want to do Spanish A level. I have a great teacher. I have a really good teacher. Shout out Mr. McReynolds. Also, I have a really, really good MIA teacher. Shout out Miss Irvine. Love you both so much. What else do I need to talk about? Oh my days! How have I not mentioned this yet? I need to tell you guys about the Christmas cover. If you aren't aware, which I highly doubt that you aren't, because I've been promoting this like a little bit. I dropped a Christmas cover. I did. I dropped a Christmas cover. I dropped a cover of I'll Be Home for Christmas. 2 weeks ago now? No, 1 week ago. Which is really exciting. It's a really, in my humble opinion, it's a really good cover. It's really giving Michael Bublé like Live A. It's giving, the vocals are so deep, so like it's like I'm like right there with you. Like it's a nice cover. Like I listened to it. I also arranged it, which is nice. This is the first time I've properly like arranged something. So I wrote a little piano part for it, and on my birthday I am going to release the instrumental, so you guys can also listen to the instrumental. I'm not going to tell you when my birthday is. You're going to have to do your research and find out when that is yourself. Keep you guys guessing. I think my birthday is probably publicly available somewhere. Actually, I do know where it is available. You know, guys, get me on famous birthdays, low key, high key, even though I'm not famous at all. So yeah, I recorded it myself, the Christmas cover. I recorded it in my bedroom with the laptop I'm recording this podcast on. I wrote the piano part myself. I recorded it on my own piano. I loved it. It was the first time I've ever properly recorded anything by myself and been like content with it. Like, I think it's such a nice cover. I've like attached a little like sort of live from home parenthesis around the title, because I want that safety blanket of, by the way, this is not like my best. This is like what I sound like when I'm doing this live at home, because it was live, which is exciting. So yeah, I think it sounds good. So go listen to that and then tell me what you think. Tell me what you think in the comments. Anyway, what else do I need to talk about? Oh, new music. Oh, let me tell you what I've been listening to. Not even necessarily new music. I just want to like see what I've been listening to, because the stuff I've been listening to is not always new. Oh yeah, if you listen to the last podcast episode, you'll know that I've been listening to a lot of Whitney Houston. Still am. That phase has not yet fully ended. Her stuff is just so good. I think my favorite song from her at the moment is, what's it called? Lover for Life. Or no, Where You Are. Where You Are is my favorite. Lover for Life or Where You Are. They're just two excellent songs. So go stream both of those. So, but listen to a bit of SZA, bit of Dami, bit of Phoebe Bridgers, bit of Michael Bublé, bit of Olivia Dean. Oh my days, the Zara Larsson and Money Long remix of Midnight Sun. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, that's me summertime. It's so good. It's so good. But listen to a bit of Rex Orange County. Oh no, that was just one day. I just listened to that whole Alexander Technique album because it's just so good, and I was in a really like tired mood, so I was just like, let's put on something chill. Little bit of Victoria Monet. A little bit of, oh my days, this is like an underground artist. #underground. I think his name is pronounced, it's spelled like Siobhan, but I don't know if that's how he pronounces it, because he's not like, as far as I'm aware, he's not Irish. Yeah, but his music is so good. He just dropped a new song called You Were Never Mine to begin with, and it is so good. It's giving Ariana Grande and like Mariah Carey in the best way possible. So good. Bit of Destin Conrad I've listened to. Oh, I rediscovered. I've also decided my favourite Lana Del Rey album is Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard. It's so good. It's so good. It's like, oh, it's perfection. Also, a thought just came into my head before we'll get back to the new music, but I had a thought. I am so loud. I am so loud. Like singing and just like talking. I am so loud. I'm not built for a choir. I am not built for a choir. I can sing all the pieces so beautifully and so loudly, but I can't like mix with other people. So basically I'm a lone wolf is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, back to what I've been listening to. Bit of Conan Gray, a lot of Kalani this week. A bit of Ombre in there. Saku. Been listening to Saku's new mixtape. It was excellent. It was very good. Listening to Lily Allen's West End Girl. I've been listening to Non-Monogamami non-stop. That's the song that I keep returning to. And Just Enough, or like, those are my two. So my two, I think my favourites, because I talked about this when it came out. My favourites now, I can't remember what I said. I think I said my favourite was Dallas Major. And then a couple of weeks ago I said my favourite was 4chan Stan. My favourites this week are Ruminating, Non-Monogamy, and Just Enough. Those are my favourites, I think. Bit of Jessie Reyez in there. Obviously the Wicked for Good soundtrack. I haven't actually finished it, but I don't think I'm gonna, because I think I want to see the film first. I think I'm gonna ask my dad if he wants to come and see it with me next weekend, because that's my last like free opportunity until like never. I was also listening to the, what's it called, The One Wonderful Night, which is the live Wicked performance. It's so good, so good. I wish I could stream it here, but we are not given that capability, unfortunately. Was listening to the Hunchback of Notre Dame soundtrack, because doing that in the summer with Avenue. Also listen to the Sister Act soundtrack, because hashtag guess who's playing Joey in Sister Act? Yes. Hey lady in the long black dress. I'm so excited. I don't know if the tickets are not on sale. That's a full lie. We've not even started rehearsals, but I am so excited for it. The cast is so good. Shout out Chrissy Hindley, hashtag Mother Superior. Shout out Olivia Piper. Dolores Van Cartier. Shout out Ethan, who is Sweaty Eddie. Who else needs a shout out? Connor needs a shout out. He's TJ. Anyone else? I like her. Molly Ridgway's sister Mary Teresa. Don't think there's anyone else notable. Well, not notable, but I mean like notable to me, like personally, like that's close with me. I love everyone that's in the cast though. They're all really talented and it's gonna be really, really good. What else have we been listening to? A little bit of The Kid Laroi. He announced a new record, and both of the songs that he's teased so far, not teased, that are out, the 2 singles, are so good. So good. A Perfect World is maybe my song of the week. Dare I say it? So far, I'm daring to say that I don't think there's anything else that might top it. My song of the week so far is The Perfect World by The Kid Laroi, which is weird for me. I've been listening to The Chains of Love by Charlie XCX. It's alright. It's alright. Little bit of Lizzie McAlpine in there, but obviously I'm always listening to Lizzie McAlpine. I delved into Kevin Atwater's. Ooh, wait, my song of the week actually might not be that. I changed my mind. My song of the week is Know You by Kevin Atwater. His new song, which came out on the 14th. The 14th was a really, really good day for music. Yeah, I've been listening to Know You by Kevin Atwater so much. It's so good. Touch me, baby, like you don't know me. Want me, baby. It's so brilliant. That's a brilliant, brilliant song, that. You should all go listen to Kevin Atwater. Is literally one of my favourite artists ever. I have a little photo of him on my wall. His album Achilles is my album of the year, and I don't think any other album has topped it yet. But yeah, I was listening to a lot of his older music this week. I was listening to Darnay's Grove, and I really, really like Jape Killed a Cat and Tattletale. Those are both brilliant songs. Ooh, I've been listening to a lot of Summer Walker. Her new album is so good. There's one song that pisses me off. Go Girl. Don't piss me off. That's not a good song. But the rest of it I love. I'm yet to properly listen to the deluxe, because I believe there's 4 new songs or something like that on it. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to that, but it's so good. I think my favourite is Robbed You or Houseway, maybe. They're both so good. So good. And then obviously the Tate McRae Deluxe. Had 2 days with it now. My favourites are, I think my favourite is Nobody's Girl, but I love Anything But Love. So good. Such a great album. Tate McRae is like low-key. Like sometimes I'm like, I hate her music because it's so boring and basic. Like there's nothing new ever, and her lyricism is terrible. But like I kind of love it. I kind of do. And then I've been listening to like this Christmas soundtrack for this like musical called The Christmas Story. It's by Pasek and Paul. So yeah, it's nice. It's a good soundtrack. It's funny. So yeah, that's sort of what I've been listening to. But yeah, my song of the week is "Know You" by Kevin Atwater. Definitely, such good. But then a second runner-up is "A Perfect World" by the Kid Laroi. Such good songs. Well, actually, no, my song of the week is "I'll Be Home for Christmas Live from Home" by Daniel Boylan. Right. Go to stream it right now. Don't care if you stop listening to the podcast. It's worth it. It is worth it. But yeah, I said earlier I was going to talk a little bit about musical theatre and my like later life, like what I want to do in terms of careers. Because I know that you guys really care about that. If you don't care, I don't really care. This is sort of for me to document, to see like what works and what doesn't. But recently, in the past like year or so, I feel like I've been getting my love for musical theatre has just flourished. Musical theatre is so fun. It's literally the best thing to ever be created ever. Like, music is number one and then musical theatre is just such a close second. And the other night I was at this information evening about theatre schools, because I don't really know. I didn't really know what I was thinking about theatre schools, but I was just like, let me go into this thing and see what like stuff you need to be able to do to get in. And my thing is I can't dance, right? I can sing and I can act to a certain extent, but I can't dance at all. And that's my problem. And I don't think I actually want to go to a theatre school. I feel like that wouldn't be something that would work for me, because like you have nothing guaranteed after it. That's my thinking. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply for an apprenticeship at the BBC and do like an apprenticeship in journalism or marketing or something like that. I think I'll probably need to stay here after school for a couple years and then leave, because I really don't want to stay here, but just like money, you know. So yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. But yeah, musical theatre is just everything, and I'm just doing every single show I can. And in the summer I think I'm going to be doing 2 different shows, which is fun. I'm really excited for that. But anyway, let's jump into the new segment of the podcast, which we started the last podcast episode, called Judge Line, where you send in your questions, stories, and confessions to the podcast, and we judge you. Or we give you advice. Depends on what it is. So, let's have a little read of some ones that have been sent in. Okay, let's do this one. So, question from number 1 diva Rowan. Hey, Rowan. Everyone has that one instrument that they would love to play if given enough time. So if you could wake up tomorrow and play it, what would it be? Well, first of all, I wish I could play piano better than I can. I feel like I'm good at it, but I feel like I would like to be able to like unlock a new level. I have this friend called Matthew, and he is so insane at piano. Like, it's insane how insane he is at it. Like, it's mental. It is crazy. And like, that's my dream, to be able to play piano. Crazy. But if I were to pick another instrument, it would be guitar, because I feel like they go hand in hand, and it's giving very singer-songwriter. And I wish I could be good at guitar, like acoustic. I'd love to be able to play acoustic. That's a really good question. Okay, let's do this one. Favorite local bands? Ooh, that's a good question. Let me think. What are my favorite local bands? I'm not a big bands guy, but off the top of my head, Reflect. Obviously. Shout out Taylano, my queen. Absolutely love her. Reflect's music is so good. I actually need to listen to their new single. I haven't listened to it yet. Please don't shoot me. But I am definitely need to listen to that, because that band is incredible. Other bands. Oh my days, Clyda. Clyda, so good. So good. Need new Clyda music desperately. I can name some other artists. I love a bit of Hardy Scribbins, obviously. Love a bit of Cora Harkin. Who else is a local artist that I like? In my days. Those are like the main two. I'm trying to think. Oh, it's hard. I don't think there's any others that are like jumping out at me. So if I've forgotten you and you're definitely someone I should have mentioned, please feel free to hit me. But yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna leave it there today. Bit of a shorter one, but I think we're gonna leave it there. That was a very therapeutic chat. Very therapeutic chat. I very much needed it. It was excellent. Really appreciated it, guys. Thank you so much for listening to me. I don't think there'll be a podcast episode next week because it is 2 days before my exams start, and I don't think there'll be one following that because it is also in the middle of my exams, but it depends on my mood. There may be, but I don't think there'll be one next week. But yes, thank you so much for listening, everyone. My name is Daniel Boylan, and this is Boiling Point, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.